Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty and with Claudia Lara, your host. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today we are going to feature another eye look with some grayish eyeshadows. If you've been following me, I just did a look with the Charlotte Tilbury, the Rock Chick Quad. And then I did another look with the Chanel Modern Glamour. They're all kind of in the grayish, platinum. Well, the Chanel has a little bit of olive green in it, but it's all in the grayish platinum kind of arena. And I've been wanting to do them back to back because I want a sort of comparison between how one look versus the other one. I also did a couple of swatches. You can check them out. I'll list the videos below. So today, following that trend, I wanted to try this one, which again, grayish, platinum, graphite sort of look. And this is Chantecaille. Now, this kind of duo eyeshadows in Chantecaille, there's like 6 or 8 of them. I'm not sure exactly how many, maybe six different shades. I own all of them because I love them. They give a shine to your eye, very simple to do. And I apologize if you hear my dog barking. He was sleeping for the last hour and I thought perfect timing to film. And the moment I started filming, he started barking. Let's see if he would stay quiet for 1 second. Maybe. All right. So where were we? And I have another dog sleeping behind me, and another one right outside my door. So it's a little circus down here. Anywho, so Chantecaille Duo. So I'm gonna try this out and see what happens. Now, what do I have on? Of course, you know, I'm trying the Victoria Beckham. If you've been with me, if not, welcome to my channel. I've been trying the Rejuvenating Cell Skin, the Serum, and the, Moisturizer, Primer, Illuminator. So I have that. This is like my 13th day or 14th day already. I'll give you a follow through or an end of the story, but I still have quite a bit. I'm feeling my skin a little dry and a little more stained. So far, I'm not blaming on that product, but I can't wait to go back to my usual, which has a little more moisture, or maybe I'll add to the regimen just to see if that is what is causing it. But I don't want to talk bad about it yet. Okay, better mood, Claudia. So, I have that on, and then I have some Westman Atelier foundation. I wanted to take a little rest from foundations because I've been promising you a video on foundations, and I have tried quite a few. I mean, I think it's been a month, so I have quite a few to report on. But I keep looking for at least one that I'm super excited to share with you when I actually do the summary of the video. And so today, earlier, I was filming and I tried two, and I did not like them at all. So I said, I'm gonna just take a rest and go back to my usual. And thinking about it, I think this is more or less what I would do most days. Westman Atelier is so creamy, so easy to use. Yes, it doesn't cover completely. Your skin doesn't look like you have foundation on, but that is sort of my look. Still, I will report on what I found on the ones I did try. Okay, so I have that on. I also use the Biscuit, which is the contour stick from Westman Atelier. Basically, I use today all the Westman Atelier. It comes like this and lit up. This is a little bit of highlight. So I use this. I use the Biscuit, which is the darker, and then I did my eyebrows. So that's what we have on. I didn't want to greet you with bare skin like I usually do. All right, moving on, please. Oh, and I did apply a little bit of a blush, and that is the Coral from Chantecaille. Is this one. What is it? Laughter, yeah, the Coral one. All right, I haven't put it on this case, but but I enjoy it like that. So, all right, moving on. Eyeshadows. Oh, and I'm also trying comparing, and you help me be the judge of this. So I don't know if you ever heard of this product. This is Becca. Now Becca, I think they closed, or they announced they were going to close in September. I don't know if they actually did, but they had this bestseller under eye brightening corrector. And I was very sad that they were gonna close and then discontinue this product because it's a very nice, it's a corrector, so it has a little peach for the under eye, but it is illuminating as well. So what I found out lately, and I need to confirm, but I saw it, that they kept this product, but they kind of partnered with somebody else. I don't know if it was Urban Decay or one of those, another brand. I'll follow up and let you know which one it is. But so it was like Becca and then the other brand's name, Corrector. So it was the same product, but thankfully, I don't know if they sold it or they just spare it, or I don't know what they did. But I was so happy to hear that perhaps it's not discontinued. Nevertheless, this was one of my favorites, and I wanted to compare it with my now favorite, the Charlotte Tilbury corrector. If you've been with me, you hear me talk about this often. It's usually what I use instead of a concealer. It won't cover my under eye so well, but enough, you know, and I feel happy with it since I wear very little foundation anyhow. So right now I have one in one eye and one on the other. So I don't want to tell you which is which. Let's keep going on, and you tell me if there's any difference. So far I have one in one and one in the other. So can you tell a difference? Can you see anything different? All right, well, just saying. I'll tell you at the end. Okay, let me not forget. I have to put it in front of me because then the video ends and I'll be forgetting to tell you in which eye is each of them. Anywho, all right, let's continue, please. So we're gonna do a very easy, because these ones are easy. That's why I like them. That's why I have all the colors. I mean, let me just show you a few of the other colors just in case you're curious. Okay, I have them here with me. So for example, this is another one. I think this is Tibet, which could work for today's, you know, kind of grayish platinum. But I find this a little more olive green. Do you see that it has a little more olive green? Perhaps a little more pear, like the Modern Glamour from Chanel that I did. But I felt these ones apply a lot more. You see, very gray looking. Anyhow, that was one. And then like, so I think there's 6 of them. This is another one. I don't have all of them. I think I'm missing out. The other 2 are over there. So this is another one. And last, let me get it. I'll show you. This one could also sort of apply because now it has more of the greenish looking. Let me show you the first one that had a little more of that platinum green. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, you can tell the difference there, right? Yeah. So this is more golden green. This is more platinum, what do you call that? Kind of brownish, greenish, and then of course grayish, which is the one we're gonna do today. All right, so enough of that. I just wanted to show you because I love this duos eyeshadows. So I'll be talking more about all the colors and we'll be trying them in some videos. So let's move on. I'm gonna use the Sonia. If you've been with me, you know that I use Wayne Goss brushes most of the time because they're perfect for my hooded eyes. They're a lot smaller. But with this kind of eyeshadows, thankfully, like for example, I'll tell you why I mean smaller. You see, this is Sonia G, this is Wayne Goss. This is the biggest of the set, the one that he recommended for the hooded eyes. And this is one of the biggest in the set for really kind of crease and overall and spongy. But I don't know if you can tell, this is a lot more denser and it looks thicker. Can you see? And so this one will take a lot more space, which using these eyeshadows is great. But if I wanted more precision, like when I'm doing with more color, then this works perfect because it's a lot smaller, more direct kind of way to apply it. So I usually go for these ones when the colors are more pigmented or they have to be very precise and they don't blend as well. I would go more for those. But in this case that I need to fill out more property, more real estate, I love that. I don't know who said it, where I got it from, but I think, was it Teresa is Dead? I don't know if you've seen her channel. Anyhow, all right. So I'm gonna go with the grayish. Always the lightest first, right? Because I wanna know what's going on. Remember how this one's go. Look at that. And it has a little bit of shine. So I'm gonna apply it towards the, obviously, inner corner. You always want the lightest shade sort of going that way. There's another way to apply shadows, which I haven't done in video, which is you put darker, darker, and then just the light in the center. It's escaping me right now how it's called, but it has a name. And I know it. It's just not coming to me right now, of course. Anyhow, look at that. I mean, if you wanted just to do a one and done, this could be really just in the lid. Of course, I haven't finished putting it all the way, but imagine just that. And it gives that sparkly, sparkly, right? I mean, and it's just beautiful, like that. Perhaps you can use from another quad something that will just do the crease, a very basic color. Perhaps even from the bronzer, you can put it there. But no, I want to do the other look today. So now I'm going to just turn my brush to the other side and I'm going to do the darker shade here. And I'm going to apply it in the outer corner. And right now I'm just trying to stay on my lid, even though I usually go above because of my hooded eyes. I want, when I open, I want to see the color up there. But because these are so shiny, I'm just checking out how this looks like this. And yes, I'm bringing it a little bit in for my crease. And up, always up in diagonal, and then here. And now I'm bringing it a little tiny bit higher. I just want to see how it starts blending up, right? And as I brush this upward and stuff, I think the sparkly subsides a little bit, which is very helpful. But there's obviously glow in there. But you see how beautiful this looks? And so I'm guessing if I would put more of that lighter shade all over to over here, I will have more glow there because it will be underneath. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep this more shiny and this a little more, I wouldn't say matte by any means, but you see how quiet it is now that my dog stopped barking? I apologize for that, guys. I'm sure it's probably very not fun for you. I guess I could restart the video, right? I mean, I could try doing that. Especially when it's at the beginning, I haven't started putting makeup. Once I finalize learning how to edit, I can probably put like some music in the background and say my dog is barking. I haven't been able to figure that out. Now that I can edit, I can edit. It's still, I have trouble with the memory of my computer. I might have to do some transferring, some technicality. I'm not gonna bore you with those details. So anyhow, that is the look. Do you like it? So I have two options at this moment, and I'll tell you what they are as I apply easy 5 minutes the other side, just like I did that eye. So right now I want to show you two eyeliners. They're both Chanel, and we're gonna make swatches, and you tell me which one you like better. One is one of their best sellers, and the other one I purchased because the one that was one of their best sellers, they didn't have it in stock. So I ended up buying the other one instead. I was traveling and that's what they had. But of course, later I went and got the one that was out of stock, that was usually bestseller. And I'll tell you what they are in 1 minute. And we'll decide together which one to put on. And then I will use a Chantecaille lipstick. But I have a surprise for you. I might leave it for next video because I just saw a Chanel Instagram sort of makeup do's, and they have a very, very high up striking liquid eyeliner. I want to try to do that. So we'll see, Let's not jump ahead. So the two eyeliners that I was talking to you about, one is Le Crayon Khole in Graphite. And let's swatch this. Okay, I'm a terrible swatcher. We already established that, but there it is. It's silver, grayish. It's light. So it's it's very interesting, but I like it because it does line. It does at least make a case that you have something there, not just the eyeshadow. And then there's this one. This one is the Le Crayon Yeux Precision Eye Definer, and this is Gris Scintillant. So I guess this is why this one was the bestseller, because it's a lot stronger, closer. I wouldn't say black at all, it's still gray, but you know, darker it will emphasize and really be an eyeliner. So what I'm gonna do, just so we can compare how they both look. So I'm gonna put this one, and you see, because it's lighter, you can see it, I can see it, but it's not like striking or improving you know, when you put it at the end of the eyelashes, you can see like a fuller eyelash look. In this case, because it's so light, it's not the case. It doesn't help you with that. But I've seen very beautiful eye looks with just this, like no eyeshadow, and just this with a little lighter blue eye color or green eye color, and it looks striking. It reminds me, of course, it's not exactly, but you know, Victoria Beckham just came out with this new of her eye lip liner. I think it's called C something, that is that shiny silvery light color. Looks very beautiful. No, it's not like that one, this one, but it reminds me of that lighter color liner and the effect that it can have, just the eyeliner. Looks beautiful. All right, so there you have that one on that side. Can you see it? And then on the other side, let's try it. You'll see a big difference, of course, because it's much darker, and it helps with giving volume to the eyelashes, the impression that you have more eyelashes. You'll see. So, you know, I forgot that usually you don't watch me put in my lip eyeliner. I usually do it off camera. Well, then you're peekaboo. You're peeking, right? Well, here it is. So that's darker, and that is lighter. So which one you like better? The darker or the lighter? You know, I like both. I think, like, if it's for the day, I would use this one because look how beautiful. Of course, I still need to put mascara, so this is not the final look. But, and then if it's more darker evening, a little later, or I want a little more striking, I would use this one. But you can tell the difference, right? So I'm gonna put this one on top of this lighter one, just because I prefer to finish with you guys with both eyes the same. So I'm gonna finish and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just added the mascara and I'm using the Nars Climax Extreme. I've been trying this for a couple of looks. I really like it. It really makes fair to his name, you know, Climax Extreme. You know, this is when I feel that you can see my eyelashes. I will have to compare this to one of my favorites, Thrive Mascara 1-in-1. I think Thrive might make a little thicker and a little longer, just a tiny bit. But this one gives a lot of volume in the bottom, and so I wanted that for this look. But I really like it. And I mean, please, I can't emphasize how easy the eyeshadow to apply was. Did you see that? I put in the inner, didn't matter if I messed it up or not, and then I put it in the outer, fill up a little bit in the crease as much as I wanted to, and that was it. I mean, it's amazing. That's why I bought it in every color, because those are so easy, fast, fun, and really you could use a one and done. I mean, I could use a darker all over and then that's it, right? So let's finish the look. I'm gonna put the lip liner. Now I'm using Pat McGrath Buff. Why this? Because that's the one I pull. And I really like it. It has a little bit of peach to it, although it's nude, but if you saw one of my other videos with the other quads I mentioned, which is more or less similar colors, I use, there's two lipsticks that I usually use with this look. And I'll show them to you. I was not prepared to, but I will bring it up because we're gonna try a third one today. So usually what I use is the Chanel, the one that opens like this, 107. And this is called Or Beige. This is one of their holidays or some of those special collections, but that's 107. And then the other one is one of my favorites for this type of look or very smoky, is Bitch Perfect by Charlotte Tilbury. And I have a video, a short video, like a 1 minute, where I compare all the Charlotte Tilbury, the JK Magic, the Pillow Talk, and the Bitch Perfect, which are kind of nude, if you want to check that out. But in this case, I'm just going to use these three different brands. So we have Chanel 107, we have Bitch Perfect, Charlotte Tilbury, and oh my, now I forgot which was the third one I was going to show you. That's okay. I'm going to use the one I'm going to wear today, which is also Chantecaille, and this is Rose Quartz. And this is right now in their, I don't know, holiday or some kind of special that they come out, but it's called Rose Quartz. So that's the one on the bottom. And if you see, look how beautiful. Oh yeah, it's so special. Obviously for the holidays. You see that? We're gonna try this one. So this is what it looks like. I mean, come on, you can totally spot it out, can you? I mean, which one sparks? La 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 la. Of course you can use these ones and then add a gloss, which I would do. But in this case, look at that. And I think they brought it out for holidays. So very sparkly. And then we're gonna end up with this. Because, you know, if I put a very nude lipstick, it will pretty much look like you're looking at, right? But we're gonna, I'm just trying to think, what was the third one I was gonna show you? Ay, Dios mío. All right, so we're gonna use this one. You can tell the difference. Look at the upper lip and the lower lip. Okay. Oh, this is so beautiful. Now, I did put some of the coral blush, like I told you, but I'm gonna add a little bit of the butterfly. This is the Bliss blush. This is very, very soft pink. But I just need something that will kind of bring everything together. So I'm putting this, and then I'm gonna add it a little bit above because it's so soft, but I feel that when I add it a little bit here, even though you can't really tell, it starts bringing the look together. Yeah. I apologize for that stripe of sun ray. Okay. So this is the final look, guys. I mean, I could put some highlight here, but I feel I want the eyes to be the thing. And since I already put a little sparkly in the lips, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, would you like or? All right, let's put a little bit, I'm gonna showcase, and I talked about it in my last video, but you didn't see me put it on. This is the Hourglass. This used to be one of my favorites. It's kind of like that. It's so easy and simple. And this is the Champagne Flash. So easy to apply because, and remember, I already put a little bit of the Westman Atelier lid up, but that one is almost like one of those tricks. You will never see that I have it on. It just lights you up a little bit, light up a little bit, but you will never know. You can't really see it. This one you can see. I mean, you can see that it's some sparkly or that it's a little bit highlight. You see that? Very tiny. It's very, very natural, but at least it brings light to the look. So, bogue, bogue, bogue. Okay, there you go. So you see the eye look, the final look, bogue. There. There. Trying, guys, trying. All right, I'm going to, while I go and close the blind so you can really see it, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell to the left, to the right of your screen, and comment, suggest. I'm gonna close the blind, I'm gonna come right back, and I'm gonna tell you which eye has what of this two. Be right back. All right, I am back. Much better. You're probably thinking, why didn't you do that through the whole video? I am thinking the same thing, but hey, here I am giving you the final look with a better lighting. Look at the beauty and what a difference it makes, right? Lighting, lighting, lighting. I'm working on it, guys. I even order a new lighting so you have a lot more appreciation. So bear with me, or thank you very much for bearing with me. All right, so this is the final look. It looks gorgeous if you ask me. And all right, can you tell which side has which product of the corrector of the eye and which one you like better? So let me look. I know which one I like better. All right, well, here it is. This eye has Beckham, and this eye has Charlotte Tilbury Corrector. This one has a little more illumination for sure. I mean, you can tell, right? More illuminating. But to me, this one looks a lot more elegant and covers better. I see less purple in there, right? So I'm telling you, this is the best. This is the thing. That's what I'm using now. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.